Hi, welcome to this short Die Designer software video tutorial, how to use Lamina pins and bushings. Go up to Components, scroll down to Lamina pins and bushings, or LM at the command line. We're going to start with a side view, a profile view. We're going to use the guidepost length of 5 inches and the post diameter of 3/4 of an inch. And we're going to insert off point 1 inch, insertion point to the bottom of the bottom bushing, insertion point to the bottom of the top bushing. And yeah, there you go. If this didn't look quite right, you could go back to the dialog, erase this, go back to the dialog box and change your parameters, pin length, pin diameter, etc. I'm going to quickly do some cleanup on this. I'm going to, starting with the touch command, I'm going to touch on this die block layer, and it's aligned, so it'll start the line on that layer, and you'll notice it'll switch up here in the current layer. Snap to the end, snap to the end, snap to the perpendicular, perpendicular, and perpendicular. Offset and erase, 0.62.5. I'm just doing a little cleanup now for this cross section. Trim. And trim. Okay, cleaned up. Let's put a set screw on the guide post, the subliner post. SE, 1/4 sounds good. Snap to the middle, and we'll accept that 1/2 inch length. Move it. Okay, and there you have it. All the parameters look good, so we're going to use those same parameters for the plan view. So LM, bottom plan view, and OK. I'm going to hit C for corner. Use that 1 inch default value. I'm going to start this back up again by using the Die Designer Touch command, where I'll put the cursor over the object, just like I did with the line command, but it also works with these intelligent objects also. And I'll click and corner, corner. And this Die Designer Touch command, really kind of neat. I mean, it's so simple, but it saves you from having to go back up into the components or the command line. And yeah, I use it a lot. Let's clean this up. We'll move them so there's no interference. Move them 1 inch and 1 inch. And foolproof 1/4 inch. Yeah, so there you have the plan views drawn in. Real quickly, LM, we're going to go to a top view, and I'm going to just throw a component outside here just to show you something when I do the ballooning. Ballooning, we'll go LB, split leader balloons. Balloon number 1, snap to the center of the bushing, the bottom bushing. And for this one, this is only the bottom view, so it's only using the bottom bushing. So since it's a single item, I will click it to link it. Now I drew the top bushing because the top bushing will be the bushing and the pin. So I'm going to go back to leader balloons. I could use the touch command also on this, but I'm going to snap to the center. And this, because it's multiple items, will automatically balloon and increment. So you'll see a balloon 2, balloon 3 pop up real quick. And there you go. I'm going to make a couple copies of this. So there's 4 of those too. And now I'm going to go down and run the bill of materials program, BM. This is going to happen real quick, so enter. And yeah, there's our detail 1, the bottom bushings with the catalog number. And then our detail 2 and 3, this would be on the top view naturally, but there's 4 pins and 4 bushings in the top view. So yeah, your bill of materials is done. Just to show you what they transform into when you were going to say detail this die yoke out. Transform object transform, or OT, at the command line, and they transform from a component into a feature, which is precision. For these, actually a precision counterboard hole. I'm going to run the whole table HD, and I am going to select just these counterboard holes. I could do the threads and the pilot holes and the dowel pins, but just for clarity, I'm just going with the 4 counterboard holes. So you can see they transferred into precision 1.125 hole through tap fit, and then the counterbore diameter and the counterbore depth. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial, and keep checking back as I will be putting more and more up. Thank you very much.